Max damage, all nines. Saturday night damage. Let's do this. We have so many different segments lined up for you tonight. Specifically, we're looking at segment number 1 being our Discord deck showcase. I am so excited to show you guys one of my Discord members' decks, Lieutenant Watts, a Historic Gates deck. Truly 5 color, but the cards themselves are really in the teamer format, more or less. So red, blue, green. We'll take a look at that deck in just a minute. And then what we're doing is I'm going to show that deck off, talk a little bit about what it's trying to do, and then we're going to turn it over to my converted version of the deck for more competitive play, just what I would personally do with it. Lieutenant Watts can take it or leave it. He knows what's up. He's not going to get offended by all the changes I'm going to make. Anyway, we're waiting on Lieutenant Watts to cash in the 10,000 points. There it is. There it is. Woo, that big redemption. I know you've been saving this one up, so we will definitely do this for segment 1. Y'all, we got to talk about this deck. So, Lieutenant Watts, cashing in, of course, the deck showcase redemption, came to me and sent me this list today. And I know that he's been competing in Historic with it. I don't know how he's been competing in Historic with it, because Historic is a tough format, quite honestly, especially if you're doing free-to-play. But I wanted to take a look at it. I've had some ideas floating around in my head about this deck for a minute since seeing him play it. So let's take a look at his Historic Gates deck. So, stat-wise, we're looking at a 29 land deck, 26 of which are gates, 10 creatures. We'll look at what those creatures are. 3 instants, very important instants, 13 sorceries, 4 constructs, 6 enchantments. We'll take a look and see what all of that is. It's a very heavy-handed deck, pretty heavy in the 3-drop slot. So, let's see what's going on here. If you look at the land base, we've got just about every gate under the sun. Now, the key card here is Maze's End. Maze's End is itself not a gate. Keep that in mind. But Historic sucks. Wild Boar L2, the Historic sucks. Historic is hard. Translation, Historic is hard. You know what I'm saying? Open the gates. Yes. Anyway, Maze's End. All right, so the big thing about this card is all these cards ETB tap. So the thing about Gates decks is, while, you know, this card is a great win con, they tend to be very sluggish, right? You got to get past the sluggishness. So that's one of the things that we're going to try to overcome today. Maze's End is the win con. You can see that ETB is tapped. You can add neutral mana for it, you know, when you tap it. 3 and tapping it, returning it to your hand, searching your library for a gate card. You put it on the battlefield, then you shuffle. Then, if you control 10 or more gates after that transaction with different names, that's the key, you win the game. So the issue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not a gate. Not a gate. We only have 10 differently named gates in here to begin with. So that's going to cause some trouble. You know, what happens if the first 3 gates we get are all Izzet Guildgate? Then we're behind in trying to win that way. So we've got to overcome that secondary problem as well. So, how do we do that, right? How do we do that? Let's take a look at some key cards that are being used here with the gate mechanic. So in this original version, we've got Circuitous Route, which is an important card for getting our gates out. It's basically the migration path, but for gates. You get to search for 2 lands or gate cards, and you know, you can pick 2 different gates. You usually want to fetch Baldur's Gate first. Gatebreaker Ram is another gate card that works very well in conjunction with Gate Blaze. Gates Ablaze allows you to board wipe without really even having to worry about how much damage you're doing in that board wipe. I mean, it's going to kill everything because you have gates. Gates are the only lands in here, mostly, so you're going to have enough gates to cause havoc with that card. Gatebreaker Ram always survives Gates Ablaze because of the 2/2. It gets +1/+1 for each gate. So if you do the math, it's always going to be on top of the Gates Ablaze. It's always going to survive it. So awesome. 3 guild summits. I keep this many guild summits in the deck as well. enchantment that allows you to draw for any tapped gates when it comes in, and also afterward, every time a gate ETBs, you get to draw a card. You're going to need that because half the deck is gates, half your deck is lands. Very few actual interaction cards here. We've got Archway Angel. We're going to keep that. And he's got 4 copies of Gate Colossus in here. An 8-drop that gets cheaper as you have gates out there. Wonderful attacker. Has beaten me with this card. That is for sure. So, all these cards add up to a very nasty, nasty list. Alright. So what's the deal? We've got some other supplementary cards here. I like what he's doing here with the Growth Spiral. I think Growth Spiral is one of the most effective, if not the most effective tools for ramp. And makes sense that it's in the Simic color set. Simic's main archetype is ramp and draw cards. Galvanic Iteration, I know he's trying to copy some different spells here. Expressive Iteration to get some lands out, get some card advantage. Shimmer of Possibility doing the same thing. Also Rhythm of the Wild here. You're trying to basically make your creature spells, you know, effective because you only have so many in the deck. I totally understand the logic. Deafening Clarion, used in a lot of different gates lists, mainstream gates lists that you might see out there as a board wipe. Also a way to get back in the game by giving your creatures lifelink. Wrenn and 7, I see the logic. The +1 gets you some of those lands that you need to pump out there, and the 0 gets you the ability to put them all out there at once. And that's awesome. Teleportation Circle, probably to bounce back in the Archway Angel. That's probably what that's for. All right, so uphill battle we got to climb here to get to this win con, right? It's a statistical fight. Still a 60. It's a 63 card deck. So let's back out for a second. You see what the deck looks like. I've listed for you the difficulties we have to overcome in deck building. Now I'm going to take a sip of my beer, and then we're going to dive right into my revision. Jump into Gate Ramp. Let's take a look at the list. All right, here's what I've done. Here's what I've done. Hang on. We should probably go back into the other screen because you can see everything. All right, here's what I've done with the deck. So, let's go to the mana base first. First of all, I've made it a best of 3, but we'll talk about that in a second. I think I've made this a very viable list. Let's take a look at the mana base. We've got... Let's start with counting how many different gates we have. When we add the Baldur's Gate gates to this list, we get 2 different effects. One, we get higher variety of unique gate names to be able to come in and activate Maze's End. 2, we also get these gates that once a game you can use to seek a non-land card, which helps overcome the fact that there are very few actual cards in this deck to interact with. So, let's take a look at the mana base. We're going to count how many gates we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different gates to be able to activate Maze's End. With that higher variety of gates, and still an ability to search gates with Circuitous Route, I think we can overcome one of our difficulties. In addition to the high variety of gates I just mentioned, we're looking at 4 copies of Explore. Explore is a mini Growth Spiral. Play an additional land this turn, draw a card. Very simple. Growth Spiral, draw a card, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Basically the same thing. So that's 8 copies of that card right there. 3 of Arboreal Grazer, which allows us to open up with a defender and be able to put a land card from our hand onto the battlefield. So ramp, ramp, ramp. That's the way to go right there. So what did we decide to keep? We decided to keep on the main board the 3 copies of Guild Summit, the full play set of Gates Ablaze. Very awesome card. That's it. As far as the 2 Archway Angels, we put them in the sideboard. I think these are great in the matchup where you need life gain. I don't think it'd be good to make the life gain a win condition. I know that that's something that Lieutenant Watts is kind of tangled with in building this deck up. I just decided to make it just a way to counter mono red, a way to counter the aggressive lists that try to beat you down is with these Arcway Angels. They keep you in the game long enough to get your win con going. So, I know you saw some fancy cards in the sideboard. We'll talk about those in just a second. All right, so with the great variety of gates, we've got gates that allow you to seek non-land cards once a game. We kept the Plaza of Harmony, right? Very awesome. Allows us to produce, you know, the mana that we need. Baldur's Gate, you want to fetch this first because it adds, you know, you had this in that list as well, so I'm not going to preach to you, but for those of you who don't know about this card, being able to add X mana of any one color, like 2 or 3 or 4 mana of one color is great. You'll see that come into play tonight. So we've got that. We've also got for the mid-range, late-range game, Hydroid Krasis. Hydroid Krasis is amazing because even if they counter this spell, you still get to draw the cards and gain the life. Very awesome. Very awesome. You're asking about this. This is a companion card. So there's the text for what a companion is. If your starting deck meets the conditions under companion, you get to have this card in your sideboard and it sits outside your hand. You pay 3 to summon it, basically buy it. We call it buying it, and put it in your hand, and then you can pay the cost to play it afterward as if it were a normal card that you drew. So this companion has the condition that no card in the deck has like double or more devotion of one color on the cost, which I don't. I meet that condition. It's one of the easiest to meet. Jegantha. It also helps you cast multicolor spells really well, which will come into play for our 1 copy of Kami War. I want to see if this card can go off. We don't have any in the sideboard. I decided against that. We do have 1 copy of Ugin Spirit Dragon because I think we can ramp to 8 and get this card out there. We might land on it by chance. We might also get it from activating one of our gates. In addition to that, we decided to keep the Gatebreaker Ram. Love that card. Gets under Gates Ablaze. Really good combo there. And we're also looking at Felidar Retreat as an addition to the deck because you're playing lands constantly, more than one in a turn sometimes. Felidar Retreat can build your board state very rapidly with that condition. So I thought a lot of great synergy there. We're going to have 1 copy in the main board. Let's segue right into the sideboard. I already told you about the 2 Arcway Angels. We've got 2 more copies of Felidar Retreat in case we want to back away from the some of the Ugin the Spirit Dragon Kami War tactics that we have built in there and go towards Back Alley Gardener plus Felidar Retreat. Back Alley Gardener is a Naya-colored elf druid, a mythic, that has Alliance. Whenever 1 or more creatures enters the battlefield under your control, seek a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. So with Felidar Retreat, bringing in cat tokens every time we play a land, that's going to mesh really well with Back Alley Gardener and just keep going. I mean, we should probably make that a main board strategy, but we're going to reserve that for a time where we're feeling more froggy. 1 more Hydroid, our 4th Hydroid Krasis is in here. 2 Mystical Disputes against the blue decks, the Izzet decks, the Jeskai decks. 3 copies of Negate against Control. So that's what we have. That's what I went to modify it. Lieutenant Watts giving me the seal of approval, saying in the chat that he likes this list. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Can't remember not using this or variation of it in any game. Nice. You're talking about your name, Lost Player 1. I like it. I dig it. Hell yeah. Thank y'all for being in my chat. Thank y'all for supporting me tonight, Saturday Night Damage. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play this deck. I'm going to try it out in the regular play queue. I'll also take on some challenges. I know Numbskull's online, but he's probably doing his own thing. If anybody in my list wants to play me or challenge me to 1 match, y'all can. I'm going to go ahead and show this off. And Gate Ramp. We could do best of 3. Shoot. Let's do some best of 3. We're going to do some, I built it as a best of 3. Let's do some best of 3. We'll show it off. We'll show off my skills. Max damage, all 9s. This is Saturday Night Damage. Let's go. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, we'll keep. Izzet Guildgate first. I love the artwork for all these different gates. They look so cool. Get a green source out there. Probably go Maze's End next. Explore, and then another Maze's End. This is fun. I can tell this is going to be fun. The Ram out there. That would slow him down. Hydroid Krasis too. Although we should reserve that for the late game when we're out of cards. I'll take a look at Hydroid Krasis if you haven't already. This is a Simic staple in Historic. I love the flavor text here. Havoc is a small price to pay for data. It's an experimental creature they put together. A jellyfish Hydra Beast. Gotta love it. Oh, they stole a Hydroid Krasis from me. They don't know how to play it. I'm tempted. Let's go Circuitous Route. Baldur's Gate for sure. We'll go with the green gate. Oh, they destroyed a gate. That hurts. Get the blue gate out there. That was Baldur's Gate. That sucks. That was the best one, man. That would have helped pump up Hydroid Krasis for sure. They're not going to be able to play that. Oh, damn. They got double strike with it. We better stop them. I'm hoping they get some mana out there and play all their creatures. That's what I want them to do. Right? So I can Gates Ablaze all of them at once. Yo, y'all can exclamation point card. Get a description of Hydroid Krasis. If you want. Alright. I think we're just gonna go Gates Blaze here. Growth Spiral. Got 6 gates on the field. Okay. Tarmogoyf. That's the first time I've seen this card get play. Pretty cool. Alright, how do we want to handle this? Let's just go. Make it 6. Another gate. 7 gates. Call me Kevin Gates. Let's put the Gatebreaker Ram out there. This is a deterrent. Gain some life. Summit. F1. Draw 2 more guild summits. And we need the gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's what we got. Aw, oh, come on. Dies to Blood Chief's Thirst. That sucks. Damn, they got all kinds of shit over there they can steal from me. Damn, we're so close. Ties to removal. That dies to removal too. Damn. Go. Two. Okay, got a gate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7. We survived this turn, we got it. Oh, I needed Gates Ablaze. It's okay. We might survive this turn by 1. Oh, I thought it had double strike for some reason. It's Kami War. That it? Is that game? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When do we not have Rakdos? Rakdos. Max damage, all 9s. That's match 1. Let's go. Alright. Our opponent was playing a creature deck with Maelstrom Pulse, Fatal Push. Alright, let's go. Dude, yeah, that was a pretty slick win. That was fun. So it's not as, you know, slugfest-ish, you know, beat down as the original version is. The original version uses the Colossus, uses the Angels, uses, you know, those creatures to do damage, the Gatebreaker Ram and whatnot. This one focuses more on surviving to be able to win with, you know, Maze's End or some of the top end cards. It really is. Thank you, Gilbot. We appreciate that. See if we can get this set. That'll be cool. Alternatively, I think I just like the Ugin, but you really could swap the Ugin back out for one copy of the Colossus, especially since it has recursive power to come back over and over again. All right, we're definitely going to keep this one. We have a lot of the pieces that we need to survive with. They're thought seizing. They put all 4 copies in their sideboard. Thought sneeze. Nice PJs was thought sneezing a lot a minute ago.
In my nose, Grandma.
Oh, is that what it was? Damn, I gotta get to break so I can eat. I don't have hot food though.
We gotta eating shifts around here.
Is there chicken? Did you get chicken this time?
No.
No.
No, because it always destroys us. We're like old.
The
like
8th gate of death open. That sounds like something metal you would say. I love it. I dig it. Yo, what's up, man? This dude thought seized, and now his brain is seized up. Can't decide which card. There we go.
Thought seized.
We got Explorer. That should help us out a little bit. Nice. Ramp. Gilbot. Oh, they can't think of what to do. Nice. All right. Really want to play another one of those. Oh. Okay. Cool. I got frustrated and quit. Hey, we're 75% with this version of the deck so far, by the way. Let's go. Yo, if Lieutenant Watts is available, did you want to challenge me with the old version of the deck? I am totally open to that. I'm also open to putting one copy of the Colossus back in there. But yes, I didn't get to show you, but these gates do help out in the long game. We're gonna...
How's it gone so far? I know I missed a bit.
Pretty darn good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thing, if we start with open the gates instead of Arboreal Grazer, that might be good. He really hasn't come into play at all yet. Whew. What's that doing? Oh, yeah.
The companion.
Gate Colossus. Yeah, we'll throw one copy in here. It's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a companion. It's a companion. I was talking about the companion and how you have to meet the condition of the companion cost there. Jegantha being the easiest to meet. And also that ability, add Wubberga, or one of each mana color, is very useful for casting specific spells. So one of the more popular commanders, other than Yorion and Lurrus. Lurrus has been banned in some formats, though, so doesn't see quite as much play as it used to. All right. Let's do another one. If nobody wants to challenge me, I'll give y'all 20 seconds. Speak up. Forever hold your peace. Here's the list. Y'all can screen cap it, but it is available in my Discord. Max Damage on 9s. Join the Damage Den Discord if you haven't already. We can feature your deck next here on Saturday Night Damage. Link in the chat to join the Discord and be a part of my community. Part of the MTG arena conversation in there. I love this, man. I love all the different Guildgates. The Simic Guildgate's very interesting. It comes up from underwater. Lieutenant Watts has accepted the call. He has heeded the call. We're going to fight at the Gruul Arena. That would be cool if you could pick Battlegrounds. Yo, y'all need to suggest that on Twitter to Wizards. If we could pick our battlefield when we're playing against our friends, like, please allow us to pick our arena. That would be so dope. I like that they shuffle it up pretty good, though. Otherwise, some of them you might never see.
From that curry.
Dang, really?
I'm just dying over here.
Well, you love curry. You asked for it.
Yeah, don't.
Did you save any for me to try? No?
Yeah.
Huh.
What do you think I am? Don't answer that.
I wasn't gonna. I don't know what you thought I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm waiting for Lieutenant Watts to get in here and face me. All right, we're gonna do a best of one real quick with the Gates deck and Historic while we wait. Lieutenant Watts.
So I stopped watching you play for a long time, man.
Good cards in hand. So long as we can actually get what we need. You think we'll draw the land? Deck is mostly land. I think we'll draw the 4th land. I think we will.
I mean, it's highly possible.
If you look at MTG Assistant, the percentage chance of drawing a land is 47.2.
It's almost half.
Yep.
So 50.
And there it is. We did draw the 4th. Now we need a blue source to play Growth Spiral. That would be tops.
Is that your buddy?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The water elemental.
I've not seen that one. He doesn't do much, does he?
He explodes.
Oh.
Lieutenant Watts is in, so we're going to be playing against Lieutenant Watts after this match.
Very neat. Very neat.
Might want to go Felidar instead of Circuitous Route.
I can dig it.
I don't know. With Circuitous Route, we could play Growth Spiral the turn after.
Go with your gut. You are going through a very good hair day today.
Thank you, darling.
So shiny and cooperative.
Discard one of these Mazes Ends.
Loving that Japanese. The land, yeah.
Which one?
The Japanese print looking one. Or is that a
Growth Spiral.
Yeah, there we go.
Go Felidar Retreat. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this card right here. Circuitous Route's gonna bring up 2 more lands next turn. Parallel Lives. Uh-oh. Creating copies of stuff. We're gonna need a Gates Ablaze for sure here. Rated 2/2. Circuitous Route. Definitely gonna grab a blue source here. And Baldur's Gate. Rated 2/2. And drop a 1/1 on both of them. Oh, did that in the wrong order. I forgot about the stack. Gotta do it in reverse order. Let's go Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Boom. Blow him up, son. Growth Spiral. Yes, we got a gate. Put a 1/1 on all of them. Explore. Attack with both. And they have Vigilance. Let's go. Max damage. Oh no! Took him out with a simple fateful absence. Damn. Still got him. Max damage all 9 all day. Let's go. Alright, Lieutenant Watts. I accept your challenge. We'll do a best of 1. Let's go! Nice. That kind of looks like you, bro. If you were a vampire. All right, let's do this. Oh, ooh, ooh. I love this hand. I love this hand. I love this hand. This looks good. This looks good. All right. Old versus new. New versus old. Let's see what happens. This is the boss fight. Hell yeah. Oh, wait a second. Nah, we'll do it this way. Hmm. Yeah, I took that card out. Okay. Gross Spiral. Two more gates. Oh, nice. Okay. 9. I have. Okay. Let's get it. Evil villain laugh. Neither of us have Maze's End out. You're up 20-8.
5, 6, 7, 8. This is interesting.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, this is exciting. How is this gonna go down? Oh. Oh man. All right, let's go. Stop with the premature celebrations.
Let's go is just for let's go now.
I know. I'm just being dramatic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
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 Oh. That was a 3
Plus
punch
one.
right there.
The +1.
God.
Not the -3. Very interesting. Very interesting.
You back out. Smooth those sheets, Lieutenant Watts.
Let's go. Colossus. Big boy coming in as a 9/9. Ooh, you got the Baldur's Gate. Oh, you already have one out, though. There's Maze's End. Use one of our Baldur's Gate gates. Tap this for mana.
Here.
I think.
How many beefcakes you gonna drop?
Oh, no, not yet. I think we can go. I'm doing the math on this totally wrong. I'm guessing right now.
Do it right.
Okay, 5. I was trying to get away with it, but I think 5 is what. Yeah, 5 is what we can do because we can't spend that mana on generic costs.
Showed you right at the top, bro.
All right, Lieutenant Watts, ball's in your court, bud. What you gonna do? Nice. You know how I want to win. Max damage, all 9s. In honor of you, we won with Maze's End. Let's go! Made it happen. Thank you for the inspiration, Lieutenant Watts. Thank you for helping me build this deck. Put it together. It was all your idea. You've been running with it. Hopefully you can save up the wild cards and modify as you like. Take inspiration from my build. Iron sharpens iron. That's what this is all about. This is why I showcase Discord decks, is to help y'all get stronger, help me get stronger, and all of us can get stronger together. Let's do this. Max damage all 9s. Lieutenant Watts, big shout out to you, bud. You're awesome. We're gonna go to break. When we come back,